Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing Nasus mid lane versus a Yasuo. It's considered kind of a counter pick. Of course, there are some things that could make it a bit more difficult. For instance, what the hell is going on? I mean, they can just kill him. I'm fine. Hey, I got EXP for that. Anyways, the reason why it's good is because versus auto attackers, Nasus Wither is kind of busted, where it slows their attack speed by a ridiculous amount. So it just makes it very clunky to play against. But they do have like a lot of AP, and AP makes it way harder for me. These are the runes that I'm running. Pretty standard runes for tenacity because they have a lot of CC. Teemo blind is annoying. And I've played this matchup actually a few times. Not like an insane amount. You can lose early on because lethal tempo is really disgusting. And also, it's not like I'm tanky early on, nor do I have a lot of stacks. So you have to be kind of wary, because if you get out-traded all the time, then you can lose. Kind of like this. You see how he's just basically ignoring my wave and just auto-attacking? So I'll just play far back. I think one of my issues with Nasus is that I start Q rather than E. You should probably start E instead, and then you would have a way easier time of just dueling. So, if anything, that's on me. Oh, well, thankfully, he went for a dive. Now, that dive was actually deceptively close. So I don't necessarily think that he's, like, inting, because if I died there, my whole entire game would be over. But thankfully, because I didn't, now it's just gonna snowball, you know, my lead further to make it so his game becomes much harder. You do Q max to make your Q on a lower cooldown, because you want to make it so you can stack as much as you can. And yeah. Nasus passive is just lifesteal, that's it. So it's pretty powerful. Oh, fight me. Thank you for, like, being around the general area. I don't really want to fight because I think we lose, so I will just flash and you just live, because there's no way I can survive here. Just live. I got the wave under tower, which is what I wanted. If he can get a kill, that's great. There's no way we win 2v2, so... Okay, nice. That's sick. Yasuo doing Yasuo things, but my god, I'm happy with my first purchase. Being able to buy CDR early on so we have more Qs available. A little bit of a clown fiesta of a game. Bonus attack speed 187, or 87, sorry. I'm sure that Nasus... Nice, we can just stop his base just to be annoying. We're only going to be last hitting as much as we can because we want to keep the wave here as long as these minions aren't, for some reason, suicidal. They're trying to go under tower for some reason. And that's ruining my wave state that I am desperately trying to keep. Okay. I'll just do poke here. That's all I want. And then back away. I'm trying to keep him interested, but at the same time not, like, scare him off completely. Plus 12. Whenever you get a last hit with a Q... Wait, did my Q not go off? Well, anyways. These guys are, like, trying so hard to, like, save this wave state. I don't know if these guys are duo Q, because this is Master Elo, but some people have Diamond accounts that have Master MMR, so that could be a thing. And actually, I should just base here. There's no reason for me to stay. You can see how fast I get just by buying level 2 boots, because my base... Really? Is this the best base movement speed in the entire game? 350? That's kind of insane. Now, if you really want to ruin his day, you can buy something like this, and I do want to make it harder for him. So this gives ability haste and armor, rather than going for a Sheen, which does give ability haste. I'm already pretty happy with how their AP isn't fed yet, so I could even go first item Frozen Heart. You will still deal plenty of damage as long as you continue getting your stacks, because your damage comes from your stacks. So whenever you last hit a creep, you're stacking it permanently. And it's gotten to the point where now if he jumps on me, I can just wither plus just use spam Q. You will have mana issues if you spam your E, but your Q mana cost is always 20, so thankfully you can kind of just work with that. Your ultimate gives you also magic resist and armor, so now I'll be tankier if I ever have to like 1v2. And also, it makes it so your Q cooldown is halved. So then it's way more spammable, so you can duel people way easier. So this is a pretty big spike point for Nasus. As long as the wave crashes, I'm pretty happy. I don't really care if he tries to freeze it. Oh, nice. We're gonna actually be behind this guy during this fight. So Teemo's probably given up on trying to help. Oh, no. Well, here he is, so I'll just get a kill on that guy. It sucks I didn't get the stack, but... So we'll wither this guy. I don't know if my teammate can survive that, but... I'm hoping to not have to use my ultimate or ghost, but maybe I do. Never mind, this guy's just dead. Okay, so I bopped him on the head with my staff there, so got the plus 12. Oh, yeah, I'll help you. No problem. I don't mind getting more stacks as well, you know. I'll give him the cannon, I think. Oh, never mind, he's giving it to me. Thank you. Cannons also give plus 12, so that gives me a lot of stacks. And this game should theoretically be over. Even though I screwed up the early game so hard, he counter-screwed up and made it so his life is just absolutely miserable for the rest of the game. I'm just going to build another component, even though this delays my item, because my item's already pretty inexpensive. It's not like I'm going to base before I get this 800 gold, so this Ruby Crystal will go into Divine Sunder, which gives ability haste, a lot of healing. It's the best thing you can go for. You want a Sheen item, because you want to make it so when you are using your Q, you just get a huge benefit from the Sheen proc. What, they're on it? I'll pop Ghost here. So my Q cooldown is really short. They might have gotten the dragon, but they had to pay with their lives. Dyna 0-4. She didn't even get to pop her ultimate before Yasuo got to ult, which sucks because he died. So poor guy. Oh no. Okay, good. I still got it. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get it. Also, your Q works on towers, so makes it so sometimes you can even get like free plates and stuff. This guy's being annoying, so he can ult me. I'll just walk away. Okay. I'm okay with this, to be honest. That guy's wither on him still, so he's super slow. He might get away with that flash. That was pretty well played. But unfortunately for him, it doesn't really matter how well played it is. Oh! Teemo's here? Okay, well, I guess I'll wither her instead because I need to kill somebody. I'm just gonna bonk her on the head with my staff. Guessing Teemo might blind me if he's around this corner. Bonk him on the head. Wither her. Bonk. Bonk. I don't believe I can kill though. Oh, I can't even E the wave. She died, though. Also, the reason why Frozen Heart is insane is, firstly, you're not going to have as many mana issues. It gives you armor, which is normally good versus them. And also, you reduce the attack speed of nearby enemies. So, that's sick. Not to mention, you also reduce damage of just basic attacks, so every single time he autos attacks me, I reduce that damage by 10. And then that also scales with HP. My ultimate gives me HP, so when I pop my ultimate, that actually helps me. I'm going to sell my Doran Shield just to buy the Kindle Gem, because I'm trying to get as much ability haste as possible so I can continue my quest of 1,000 stacks, even though that's pretty unrealistic. A big amount of stacks is like around 600, which is probably, if you're like god tier, probably like 25 minutes. It's unlikely this game. Depends on how fast you get your ability haste items, really. As you can see, these don't really deal that much damage to me. I don't know how my character just messed that up, but oh well. Okay, Alistar's mid. Okay, I'll pop my ultimate beforehand. Yasuo is probably the most important person here, so I'm going to go for him first. And then we'll go for Diana after. Feels so good to be comboed by Diana Yasuo and not die. As you can see, my Q cooldown, non-existent at this point. When I use my ultimate, because you're bringing it from a 2-second cooldown, and you half that, so it goes down to a 1-second cooldown. Makes it so spammable. Eventually, we want to get into his side lane position. Because, oh, please don't hit me with that. Chill. I know that you also permanently stack too. Teemo used chains on me, so I guess he's just looking to blind me every single team fight. It's gonna be annoying, but I'll manage. When you get enough CDR, you can actually use it between tower shots, your Q, because a lot of times your Q cooldown won't be perfect, so. I'm just gonna wither him. You do wither max next just to ruin Yasuo or whoever has attack speed oriented champions day. What's nice is also Nasus like isn't too bad versus tanks. So like for instance, if they didn't have a Teemo this game and had a generic top laner, like I don't know if you can catch this guy. Well, Gragas dies for it, but it's pretty worth. I'm gonna get that minion. Okay. Not sure how tower got me there, but... And it's gonna wither him in advance. The thing is that also with maxing your W, it puts on a lower cooldown, and eventually it lasts longer than it goes on them. So, like, by the time that my wither comes back up, they only have like a 1-second window where it's down. You can already see that it lasts 5 seconds and it's on a 7-second cooldown, so I don't know why I worded that. I guess we're all putting our words together. But yeah, there's probably easier matchups than this, but I just really like this matchup because I know that when you do start getting your items, it feels like, for instance, if you want to have an easier time versus Yasuo Yone, probably don't play Nasus, you should probably just play Malphite. Malphite mid and build tank, and then they'll never be able to beat you. So I'm just going to wither him in advance again. I'm super rich, too. When you use your Eon people, it reduces their armor as well, so you can use it to shred people. Make sure you use your Q to last at towers, because that also counts for your stacks. And as you can see, we're pretty stacked up now. I can't use my ultimate this entire time. But we're okay now. I'm gonna wither this guy. The Teemo doesn't really deal that much damage, but he just perma-blinds me, which is kind of annoying. He purposely put that chain on me just to make it so it's harder for me to play. Gonna wither the Yasuo again, so he's just super slow. Plus 12 per. It was worth because I got plus 12. Okay, so the other item you can go after this is, like, for instance, if they have a pretty decent amount of healing, which they are because they're going Bork, we can just mess up his healing by building this. Otherwise, Gargoyles is really strong. It gives you ability haste, it gives you both types of, like, magic resist and armor, and it gives you a shield when you pop it that gives you a bigger shield based off of your bonus HP. Now, it sucks, right? Because, like, I only have bonus HP from my Divine Sunderer, and I don't get bonus HP from this, and even Frozen Heart doesn't give it. But your ultimate does. So because your ultimate does, at least that makes it pretty damn worth it. Because your ultimate giving you, what, 450 bonus HP means that shield is going to be gigantic, only with a couple items that have HP on it. So I should probably start grouping. I mean, nobody can match me in a 1v1. I literally beat everybody. Also, Diana went into our jungle for some reason, which is suspicious. I don't know if they're going to try to dive or she's looking for camps to do. This is the ultimate dilemma of Nasus, where it's just like, do you want to stack, or will your team die without you? You know, you never know. Okay, well, I'm going to be able to collapse on these guys. As long as Seraphine dies, we just win. Nice, I got plus 12 too. Maybe I can plus 12 her. I wasn't able to get both of them. We're at 400 stacks at 17 minutes. Honestly, don't know how good of a pace that is, but I believe it's pretty damn good. Back to the last hitting. And I messed up that creep, so we'll just have to last hit with an auto attack. My team's doing fine. I will just continue shoving this. We take towers pretty quickly. Seraphine clears pretty quickly, though. We've gotten to the point where we can basically clear melees just with a Q from full HP. Doing plants with your Q doesn't actually do anything. I just did that for fun. I'm just gonna ignore her. I'll just continue lasting in front of her face. As you can see, even when she has no, wait, no. I didn't have anti-heal on me. Anyways, I heal for a lot whenever I press Q. 113. That doesn't even count fleet. Wow, he actually gave me that? Thanks. 4,000 gold. I was trying to wither him. Oh, we can't go? My bad. I didn't know if we could or not. Seraphine used ultimate. We should probably wait for Gragas. I kind of got my teammate killed. That's... I kind of maybe killed my own teammate there. Nice, nice. I will carry through my withers, guys. Don't worry. I was waiting for Yasuo to show up. That's why I wasn't stacking with my team, because I don't want to accidentally make it so they get like a massive ultimate combo off. I'm always wary of that. Man, there's no minions to farm. That's what I was looking for, but they took forever to respawn. My team will just do the objective. I'll chill out somewhere else. Once I have my next item, I maybe could even go for, like, a perma push until they send everybody versus me. I might honestly win as long as I can not be perma blinded by Teemo the entire team fight. Like, if Diana and Yasuo go versus me, I can easily kill both. As long as I have my ultimate. That's the main thing that matters. She didn't stop my base, thank you. So the shield is how big? About 400. And then when I pop my ultimate, it's probably going to double that to like 800-ish. Not to mention, this also gives you stacks of magic resist and stuff, and your ultimate also gives you that. My team actually threw, dang. I was going for a massive reset because I had so much gold, so... As long as Yasuo dies first, I'm probably gonna die afterwards because blind is OP, but I want to make sure that he can't get me after. I got, as you can see, magic resist is too much. Or magic damage. There's so much damage going on in the middle of the fight. I can't focus on all of it. Yeah, Teemo's super annoying. All he does is just blind. But that's why I was probably going to go QSS this game eventually. That's also why I went so much tenacity, because if I don't have all these tenacity runes, then it makes it so damn hard to get through it. Especially because he has this on me, which makes it so, he takes less damage from me, and also I have reduced tenacity when I'm near him, so it makes his blind last longer if I didn't have tenacity in the first place. I actually have more tenacity than he removes, so thankfully it doesn't completely work, but it's still super irritating. Nice take. I wonder if he's even doing Q max. I'm gonna go side lane. I really think that one of the best ways we can pressure with our Baron is just pressuring all lanes at once. I think their 5v5 is pretty good. Seraphine scaling is disgusting. Seraphine's always been one of those champions where if she makes it to late game, she just presses her shield key and everybody gets like 1,000 damage shield, and it makes it nearly impossible for everybody else to kill them. We have no pressure anywhere else, so I can't really push up because it would be pretty bad. The best way a teamfight could ever break out would be I get a flank going as a fight is already going, and, like, you know, I go behind Seraphine, the rest of the team is focused on mine. I don't know how realistic that is, though. But a flank play is always so valuable as Nasus, so... Nice poke, I guess. I'm trying to let the cannon hit because that's what you can do with a Baron since cannon minions are so strong, but they might engage on mid because this is their timing to do it. Got that guy. Wither the Yasuo. Yasuo's gonna keep going hard, but Seraphine's invincible. Dude, I'm not gonna go in on this shit. I'm pretty sure Seraphine just ruins any type of play. So... The person that matters is Gragas. I am leaving, boys. The only person that matters is Seraphine. If Seraphine dies, the rest of them die. If Seraphine dies... I hope that my team will just commit every resource that they have on Seraphine. This is gonna start off okay, because I'm gonna have a flank. Because all that matters is after the flank, if they can... As you can see, the blind wasn't enough this time. So now they all die. Yeah, I'll go for Senna. Wither her. As long as I can wither Seraphine, there's no realistic way she can ever escape. Even if she flashes away, I'll just flash follow, and then I'll just continue withering her down. And I know that when she's dead, then the whole entire team falls apart. I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna continue hitting this. Just keep on withering her. Now I'll have to kill her. I slowed that guy's attack speed with Wither, so once again, he's pretty damn slow. But I don't think it will be enough. I don't know what Malphite's doing. We already have an open Nexus. That's chill. 30 seconds. Is this up? Bummer. I really wanted to get something. When Seraphine is alive, then it's really hard to win. Oh, I'm stepping on a shroom. I don't have to use my ult, though, to help myself. All I wanted to do was hit something so I could heal myself, that's all. But maybe Baron will actually heal me quite a bit. It's alright. Let's just use my ult. I'll just make it so I have no cooldown on my Q, so we can just do it faster. Oh, my ultimate cooldown also starts when I cast it, so it's on a lower cooldown than I expected. Their consistent damage from Landry's is pretty annoying, so Force of Nature, which makes it so you have stacking. This thing is broken. 25% reduced damage, and you get movement speed when you have 6 stacks when you get hit by different abilities. I'll instantly stack it, and then I'll be able to tank way more, so that's why we're going Force of Nature next. This is really good versus the Liandry's type champions. Diana's caught. The issue is there's no one around to really assist too well. I don't know why Alistar's committing so hard for Diana. It's not worth it. So I really think that my team should go bot and I go top. And I think it's difficult for them to engage on either side, especially with Seraphine ulti being down. As long as we just patiently wait for waves to do the work for us with Baron, then it should create a ridiculous amount of pressure. I guess maybe Yasuo can try to go for me. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what Alistar is doing, but I have Teemo and Seraphine up here, so... Just Teemo, that's fine. We'll just lifesteal. Alright, it's time for you to die, bro. Your blinding is getting really irritating. Now we can just end. Alright, actually you need to die too. You're the only person left. I don't think I can get her. My Q hit for 700, so I just had a feeling that wouldn't work. So yeah, Nasus. It's a pretty fun counter pick to Yone, Yasuo, Irelia, those types of champions, because they need to play really well with their champion kit without just beelining it towards you with the Wither. And then as the game progresses, as long as you just stay even, you'll just eventually never be able to lose to them. Really. So, as you can see, it can become difficult, though, because certain team comps make it really difficult. You only have single target damage, so, like, Seraphine was a huge issue. If they had a standard AD carry, I imagine it would be even easier for us, like a Xayah or something. You just wither them. But because they had that type of champion, it made it really hard. But we managed and succeeded with winning. My damage dealt is not going to be the highest. I just had a bunch of kills. But I know these guys were really popping off in team fights while I was just running around withering people. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you inside of the next commentary. One fight when I'm not there. Yeah, that's why we went top. We're trying to force my team to be inside of a numbers same fight, but in a 1v1, nobody can beat me. Because I'm Nasus, so there was no way that they could stop me. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, etc. So thanks for watching once again. I will see you guys in the next commentary. Farewell.